Hello everyone, right here I have a 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace 2.0 TSI 4MOTION R-Line Wolfsburg Edition. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously, and to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Standard for the Tiguan Allspace in Malaysia is VW's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on any of the front door handles. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind any of the front door handles. Along with that smart keyless entry is a keyless push button start system. So to start the Tiguan, make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake and press the start button located down here.
Recording started.
An electric rack and pinion power steering system is what the Tiguan Allspace uses. The R-Line trim comes with a leather steering wheel with the R badging on the bottom spoke, a flat bottom design, sport grips at 10, 2, 4 and 8, and perforated sections on the sides. The 2.0 TSI engine in Malaysia is paired solely to a 7-speed direct shift gearbox, otherwise known as a DSG in short. DSG is what VW calls its dual clutch transmission. DSG uses 2 sets of clutches, one for odd gears and another for even gears. The aim of a DSG is to provide better fuel consumption and faster shift times over a conventional automatic transmission. This transmission features a sport mode and Tiptronic manual shifting, the latter controlled by either the gear lever or the pedal shifters behind the top 2 steering wheel spokes. Front and rear parking sensors along with a reverse camera are standard items across the range. The reverse camera features active guidance signs. To the left of the camera display, the reverse camera, the maneuver braking feature, the parking sensors sound, and the parking sensors diagram can be turned off or on. To the right of the camera display, one can select several different views as well as adjust the brightness, the contrast, and the color of the display. Safety features in the Tiguan Allspace R-Line include 7 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, electronic stability control, anti-skid regulation, hill hold control, a driver alert system, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 middle row seats and the front passenger seat. The IQ Drive driver assistance suite is present as well, and this one consists of side assist with rear cross traffic alert, front assist, and lane assist. Courtesy of the R-Line trim is a set of 19-inch Valencia alloy rims. This Tiguan Allspace rides on 255/45 R19 Continental Conti Sport Contact 5 tires. Disc brakes are standard, the ones in front are ventilated while the rear ones are solid. The suspension is made up of McPherson struts in front and a multi-link setup at the back. VW has been building its C-segment Tiguan since 2007. It is one of the best-selling models among all the VW Group vehicles. Production of the Tiguan is spread across 3 generations: the first generation Mark I between 2007 and 2020, the second generation Mark II since 2016, and the third generation Mark III since 2024. The Tiguan in this video is part of the second generation lineup. The Mark II Tiguan comes with 3 body styles, the choice being either a short wheelbase 5-door crossover SUV, a long wheelbase 5-door crossover SUV marketed as the Tiguan L, the Tiguan Allspace, or simply just as the Tiguan depending on the market, and a China-exclusive 5-door coupe crossover SUV called the Tiguan X. The short wheelbase Tiguan debuted first at the 2015 Frankfurt Motor Show, followed by the long wheelbase Tiguan in March 2017, and finally the Tiguan X in September 2020. The facelifted Mark II Tiguan in short wheelbase form was introduced in June 2020, and along with this facelift was the introduction of the Tiguan R Performance variant and the Tiguan E Hybrid plug-in hybrid variant. The long wheelbase Tiguan's facelift arrived in May 2021. Despite the arrival of the Mark III Tiguan, the Mark II Tiguan is still in production for certain markets. In Malaysia, the Tiguan debuted in short wheelbase form in April 2017, before being replaced by the Tiguan Allspace in August 2020. The facelifted Tiguan Allspace went on sale in March 2022, while the Mark III Tiguan is not on sale yet. All the Mark II Tiguan variants sold in Malaysia are locally assembled models. Currently, there are 4 variants on sale: 1.4 TSI Elegance DSG, 1.4 TSI Elegance Wolfsburg Edition DSG, 2.0 TSI 4MOTION R-Line DSG, and 2.0 TSI 4MOTION R-Line Wolfsburg Edition DSG. Powering this Tiguan Allspace is VW Group's EA888, 2-litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-four petrol engine. This engine features direct injection and variable valve timing. It produces 217 horsepower at 4500 to 6200 rpm and 350 Nm of torque at 1500 to 4400 rpm. 0 to 100 km per hour takes 6.8 seconds, and the top speed is 223 km per hour. The fuel tank carries 60 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the Tiguan Allspace 2.0 TSI 4MOTION DSG is 8.6 litres per 100 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 185 grams per kilometer, and 4MOTION means that this Tiguan Allspace is an all-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Tiguan Allspace R-Line include automatic auto-leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, LED daytime running lights, LED cornering lights, LED front, side and rear indicators, LED front and rear fog lights, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, R-Line front and rear bumpers, an R-Line rear spoiler, anodized silver roof rails, silver side mirrors, body-colored door handles, and dual exhaust pipes. Wolfsburg Edition features include load edge protection, a rubber boot tray, smart holder and hook, front and rear universal traffic 2.0 dashcam, VW microfiber cloth, VW valve caps, Wolfsburg crest on the B-pillars, Wolfsburg Edition floor mats, and a Wolfsburg Edition owner's box. Central locking, speakers right there, and down there. That button operates the power rear hatch, storage, mirror controls, window lock, and your window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Storage, Wolfsburg Edition floor mats, our door sills, and the driver's seat in the Tiguan R-Line Wolfsburg Edition does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there, including your 4-way power lumbar support and 3-person memory function. Alright, so let's go ahead and see how it revs. triple zone automatic climate control system. These are the front controls, and there are a separate set of controls for the rear, which I'll show you later. But back to the front controls. Right up here, we have 3-stage cooled seats for the driver. For the front passenger and driver. Recirculation. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver's side will control all of the temperature zones, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. Different modes: front and rear defrost, automatic mode, air conditioning, driver side temperature, passenger side temperature, fan speed, menu, brings up the climate control menu on the infotainment display. And right here you can look at the fan speed, look at the temperature, activate sync, change your different modes, bring up your manual mode, select your rear temperature, look at the air care system, and bring up the climate control settings. On-off button is right here. Right here we have storage. This area also doubles up as the Qi wireless charging pad. You have a couple of USB-C ports, as well as a power outlet right in here as well. This button activates or deactivates the vehicle's automatic stop-start feature. If the feature is activated, the engine will momentarily shut off when you arrive at a stop, such as a traffic light or traffic jam, to save that extra bit of petrol that the car uses. Parking sensors. Right here you have your drive mode selector. And right here is the Tiguan's electronic parking brake. It is currently engaged. To disengage it, put your foot on the brake and push the lever down. To engage it, simply pull the lever back up. There is an auto hold function for the parking brake, whereby again you arrive at a stop such as a traffic light or traffic jam. The car is in drive and you lift your foot off the brake. With the auto hold function activated, the car won't actually move forward or roll back.
The Tiguan Allspace comes with the Discover Pro touchscreen head unit. This system features a 9.2-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. The R-Line trim comes with the Harman Kardon sound system with 10 speakers producing 480 watts of power.
The Harman Kardon sound system that this Tiguan Allspace uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title. The artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song duration, and below you can activate shuffle, repeat, favorite a song, and bring up the suggest less option. This button goes to your play next playlist, and hit this to go back to your main media menu, where you can select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. This button searches for music, while this one goes back to your current media playing information. To the right, shortcut buttons for Google Maps, music, phone, and this button goes back to your main CarPlay menu, where you can select phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. While to the left, we have Google Maps. We can go to the destination, bring up your voice command, and control the media. Right here, we have widgets where you can display, say, the clock, your weather, notifications, photos, and whatnot. And to go back to the main VW system, you can either hit the VW icon right here, or the menu or the home buttons to the left of the display. Right here we are in the VW system, where you can select your desired phone to connect. Right here we have instructions on how to connect your Android Auto or Apple CarPlay device. Under menu, we can go to your radio, telephone, navigation. Right here we are in the maps. We can change your map view, select your enter your destination, adjust the volume, turn on off the navigation voice guidance, automatic day-night mode, navigation settings. This one brings up your list of favorite destinations. Right here we have the navigation guidance instructions. This one goes to your last destinations, while right above you can enter destination. Right here we have your driver assist menu. Sound settings with your preset equalizers. You also have the bass, mid, treble, subwoofer, fader balance, your various volume settings, and the sound settings. Under vehicle, we have your off-road information, digital cockpit. We can customize the instrument cluster via this menu. Driving data with the driving data since the last startup, driving data since the last reset, and driving data since the last refuel. Within the three driving data menus, we have the distance traveled, elapsed time, average speed, and average fuel consumption, and the range is down here. Vehicle status, tire pressure monitoring system, and right here we have your vehicle settings where you can turn on or off your electronic stability control, adjust your tire settings, light settings, parking and maneuvering, so on and so forth. And right here we can select your CarPlay and media menus. Now, to the right we have the climate control menu, settings menu with the screen, this time and date, language, and whatnot. And we can also search for help right here. If we go home, we can view the compass, view the driving data, help, vehicle status, your favorite shortcut buttons. And right here we are in the navigation. You can also look at your phone menu and media menus. If we swipe from the top down, we can adjust the brightness as well as go through your various shortcut buttons. And to the right, we have the notifications menu. To the left of the display, apart from your menu and home buttons, we also have the power button and the volume buttons. Front quarter windows, and as shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, twist this knob to the bottom left. If you twist it to the bottom right, that activates the heated side mirrors. Electronic central locking, wiper controls, seat track, voice control, view changes the view of the instrument cluster, and the up, down, left, right, and OK buttons control the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Up and down goes between the different submenus, left and right goes between the different main menus, and hit OK to select. Currently, driving data since the last reset. If we hit OK, we can also view the driving data since the last refuel and driving data since the last startup. Apart from the driving data, we also have the range, digital speedometer, oil temperature, trip computer, instant fuel consumption, and back to the overview of the driving data. Next up, we have your assist systems display, navigation, media, phone, vehicle status, and back to the driving data. Volume controls, adaptive cruise control, indicator controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. Storage of cup holders. You can push the two buttons to bring the partitions for the cup holder out. And you can also cover this if you do not want it exposed. Adjustable front center armrest. With storage down below. Frameless auto-dimming rear view mirror. LED front reading lights. They also double up as your LED interior lights. This one turns on or off the lights when you open the doors, or this one turns on the lights at the back. Sun visor for the driver's side does get a vanity mirror and an LED light. Also for the driver is a grip handle. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now.
Recording stopped. Parking mode.
And continue with the rest of the tour. Window control, speakers, storage, and to gain access to the last row of seats, pull this lever, flip the seat back forward, then move the whole seat forward. Now that I'm in the last row of seats, I did set the middle row seats to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is not much room to stretch out my feet underneath the middle row seats. I don't get any leg room at all. And I actually have to bend my head to fit back here. So I would say the last row of seats in the Tiguan Allspace is more suited for smaller individuals. To the left we have storage and a cup holder. While to the right we just have a storage surface. For the middle row seats, you can adjust the position of them by the strap down here for the right seat and the strap right there for the left seat and the middle seat. To adjust the position of the middle row seats, locate the bar down here, again for the right seat, and another bar down there for the left seat and the middle seat. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. As mentioned earlier on, I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a bit of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. For the middle row seats, it is actually quite nice and spacious. It is soft and comfortable as well. And if you want to give more space to the last row of seats or get more boot space, you can always adjust the position of the middle row seats. But on the front seat backs, we have 3 storage pockets, as well as a cutout to help with additional legroom. Rear aircon vents in the middle with the aforementioned rear climate control temperature controls. You have the up and down temperature buttons on either sides of the display that's in the middle. Power outlet, USB-A and USB-C ports for charging, rear center armrest with cup holders, and right above, for both sides at the back, are grip handles and hooks. You can also find hooks on the B pillars. Right up here, we have the rear LED reading / interior lights. Storage. Another one right here. I forgot to mention this early on, but we have device mounts on the front passenger seat headrest and the driver's headrest. There are 4 ways to operate the powered rear hatch in this 2025 Tiguan.
Boot space in the Tiguan Allspace with all the seats in place is 230 litres. Fold the third row seats down by the levers next to the third row seat headrests and the boot space increases to 700 litres. With both the middle and the third row seats folded, boot space then becomes 1775 litres. On both sides of the boot are storage areas and the levers to fold the middle row seat backs down. To the left of the boot is an LED light and a power outlet, while to the right of the boot is a torch light and a hook. Under the boot floor is a space to store the cargo cover when not in use, along with the vehicle's spare tyre, jack, and toolkit. On the hatch itself is another LED light and the vehicle's warning triangle.
Adjustable headrests for all rows of seats in this car. Speakers, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this Tiguan does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, including your height adjustment, 4-way power lumbar support, and 3% memory function. nicely sized glove box, grip handle for the front passenger, and the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with an LED light as well. Alright, so let's start it up with the door closed. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2025 Volkswagen Tiguan Allspace 2.0 TSI 4MOTION R-Line Wolfsburg Edition. Thanks for watching and goodbye.